Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you guys about 7 lifestyle hacks that I wish I knew before starting residency. These tips are perfect not only for residents, but also for anyone who's living a generally chaotic and hectic lifestyle. If you're new here, hi, my name is Nisha. I'm a third-year internal medicine resident, an aspiring primary care doctor, and I'm currently on the path to becoming certified in lifestyle medicine. Let's dive right in. Hack number 1 is to get your groceries delivered. I figured this out pretty early on when I started doing my inpatient rotations, where I was working 6 days a week with only 1 day off. I very quickly realized that time was my most valuable asset. Getting my groceries delivered saved me hours of commuting, battling the LA traffic that we all know is terrible, and also finding parking. It does amount to about $15 extra a week, but I do think this is totally worth it when you're on inpatient rotations. I usually buy fresh veggies, salad mixes, and fruit for my smoothies. Even if most of your meals are at the hospital, having fresh ingredients for your day off or for your daily morning smoothie is a small joy worth investing in. Hack number 2 is creating custom schedule templates. This is something I just figured out this year, and I wish I had done this from day one. Residency schedules are unpredictable. They change every couple of weeks depending on if you're inpatient or outpatient or on nights, whatever. And I found myself getting very frustrated by the lack of control on what I could accomplish with the amount of free time I had, because every single week my workload was changing. That's where this hack comes in. I created different ideal templates for depending on what kind of week I'm in. We have clinic or consult service, we have the inpatient service or ICU, and then finally on nights. And I did this through my Google Calendar. Creating a template for this was very important because on clinic you can randomly have these half days off scattered throughout your week. I found myself losing a lot of free time because I just wasn't planning for it. For example, since I wasn't used to having a random Thursday morning off, I would just spend it laying on the couch and watching TV instead of getting a head start on my weekend tasks. So these templates just help me make the most of my free time and to stay organized. And I really want to emphasize here that these are ideal weeks. So I don't always follow them exactly to a T, but it really helps if I already have guidelines for how to manage my free time. Because again, time during residency is our most valuable asset. Tip number 3, work out first thing in the morning, period. No excuses. So I discovered this while I was on my least favorite rotation last year, and I decided to experiment different lifestyle habits on myself to see which would make me the happiest while I was in this very unhappy environment. Working out first thing in the morning was just a game changer. It blew my mind. I wasn't doing crazy like 45, 50-minute sessions. I was only working out maybe 10, 15 minutes. I would just go run on the treadmill. And the day that followed had so much more energy. It was incredible. There were days where I actually didn't need to drink coffee, which is insane for me. And I wanted to try this out because on the other hand, working out after work was just impossible for me. I was making all the excuses. Either I was too hungry, which most of us are after a 12-hour shift, or too tired. So working out first thing in the morning is something I will do for the rest of my life, basically. Tip number 4, buy a water bottle carrier. Like this bad boy right here with the little fling attached to it so it can look cool like me. So anyway, this hack is a lifesaver if you are a future internal medicine resident and you are destined for those 4-hour in-person walking rounds on ICU. This guy right here will save you from the horrors of the 10 a.m. dry mouth that you're going to inevitably get. And I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say, well, why don't we just keep this on the WOW or in the nursing station or whatever. No, let me tell you, that doesn't work because you're gonna forget it there, and it's so annoying to just run all the way back just to find your water bottle. Maybe someone took it. Where is it? Maybe a patient took it. I don't know. But listen, you want to have your water bottle on you. I feel like if it's not on you, you're not gonna drink it. Because also, this functions as a weight as well. That's a pound right there, and no one wants to be carrying that. So you're that much more motivated to drink the water that's inside. But anyway, jokes aside, so staying hydrated will keep you more energized and focused. We should all target at least 2 liters of water a day. And if you are living this crazy, chaotic, hectic lifestyle, then it's really hard to remember to drink water. That is why this is a lifesaver for me. And if you can see, it's like totally worn out because I use this every single day in my work life. Tip number 5, and this is for all you loners out there like me. Schedule one social event per week. So I learned this lesson back when I was thinking of applying for fellowship, and I was super stressed like everyone around me about getting enough research on my resume. So I would spend entire weekends just doing monotonous chart reviews. And if you guys have the misfortune of knowing what chart reviews are, then you will know it's a very painful way to use up your free time. I vividly remember once when I was on inpatient, I spent my entire one day off staring at a computer going through 200 patient charts. Yeah, I guess I regret it. So this naturally left me feeling very drained and disconnected from society. So that's when I made it a point to schedule at least one social activity a week. And this doesn't have to be anything crazy, it could be dancing with your friends one weekend, or it could just be a low-key FaceTime dinner session with your family or your cousin or a childhood friend you haven't spoken to in a while. And by the way, those conversations are very worthwhile. So this is a message to you to call up your 8th grade best friend, see how they're doing. Hopefully they're doing great. But anyway, bottom line, human beings are social creatures, so it's much easier to embrace this than to resist it. Hack number 6, always keep a healthy snack on hand. I will always carry a bag of roasted nuts wherever I go when I'm at work. Research shows that regular nut consumption is great for heart health, but unfortunately for me, they are not my favorite. Herein lies the hack. I discovered that there is a sweet spot post rounds on wards or ICU when we're finishing up our orders and we're trying to do consults and we're all doing this in a rush before we go and break for lunch. During this time, my hunger will reach an ultimate peak. Because think about it, we've been rounding for like 4 hours. We last had breakfast like 5 hours ago, so it's time to eat. So during this special time, I will literally eat anything that is in front of me. And that is how I got myself to meet my weekly nut quota. So when you're ravenous mid-shift, let roasted nuts or whatever healthy snack you choose be your savior. And last but not least, invest in a sleep mask and earplugs. Sleep is everything during residency. A good night's sleep will help de-stress you, feel happier, more energetic. But you need to do whatever it takes to get the best quality sleep. If you are getting ready to start residency in July or know that you're about to start a more hectic lifestyle, start getting used to wearing a sleep mask and earplugs at night. So it does take several days or even a couple weeks to get used to wearing these things, so you want to start early. And this habit becomes crucial when you're trying to switch from days to nights when you're working your 24-hour shifts or your night flow shifts. As a bonus tip, try using a noise machine, and this is super effective if you live next to a busy city street like I do. Okay, there you have it, the 7 hacks to help you thrive during residency or any hectic chapter in your life. So which one resonated with you the most, or do you have a hack of your own that I didn't share in this video? Let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, if you enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, like, hit the notification bell for more content like this, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.